So now let's configure router 6 for BGP. We're going to have a similar situation between router 6 and router 4. We will need to enable a routing protocol to allow them to advertise their loopback addresses. So router 6 can ping router 4. We'll enable OSPF. Once again, we are only going to enable OSPF on the internal interfaces, so this one and the loopback interface of router 6. So there we go. On router 4, show IP OSPF interface. OSPF is not enabled. So router OSPF 1 as an example, 4.1.4.1. And I want to advertise the loopback. So hopefully OSPF relationships will now be formed between these two routers. We can see at the moment it's a two-way. Show run pipe section BGP. So on router 4, we've already advertised these interfaces through BGP. So we need to set up a neighbor relationship to router 6. So neighbor 4.6.6.6, remote AS 4 in this example, neighbor update source loopback 0. OSPF relationship has been formed. As we can see there, full relationship is established. So now we need to enable BGP on router 6. Neighbor quadruple 4, remote AS 4, neighbor quadruple 4, update source, or rather neighbor update source loopback 0. And then I'll advertise all networks into BGP. Forward 1.4.2. And network forward 1.6.0. As we can see, the neighbor relationship has just come up in BGP. So show IP BGP summary. We can see the neighbor relationship to 4.4.4.4 in autonomous system 4 is established because this is blank, and we've received 11 prefixes. Show IP BGP. There are our BGP networks. So as an example, there is 17.17.17.1. Show IP route. That network appears in the routing table. So this is the IP routing table as a BGP route. Notice the administrative distance of this route is 200 because it was learnt through iBGP. Whereas on router 4, that same route has an administrative distance of 20 because it was learnt through eBGP from router 2. Can we ping 17.17.1? Yes, we can. So we have IP connectivity from router 6 to the loopback of router 1. So we have IP connectivity from these two autonomous systems to the loopback of router 1. On router 1 as an example, can we ping 8.5.5.5? Yes, we can. Can we ping router 6? Yes, we can. So in the next video, we'll configure router 7 and make sure that router 1 can get to the loopback of router 7. And then I'll show you some route manipulation to force traffic to go one path and then via another path as an example.